I write to the Galactic Council of the Grand Federation. This is not a greeting, it is a dire and serious warning concerning humans. Humans are average in terms of intelligence, ranking dead center between smart and stupid. I know men who can direct an entire asteroid field out of a star system, mine it clean of resources, and do it all without AI or targeting systems. Those same men can't restock a vending machine. I know a human who can't answer simple math questions like 5-5, but can fix a fusion reactor with just a pipe wrench. In combat, we won't use humanity's super soldiers, the legionnaires, as examples here, just the average grunt. I know riflemen who can't hit the broadside of a barn with a Gatling gun, but place a knife in their hands, and even a Manadan eviscerator drone can't stand up to them. Conversely, human snipers can hit a target the size of a coin 2 miles away in a hurricane, but would never hold a chance in a boxing ring. Humanity is remarkably average, representing the fastest and slowest, the smartest and dumbest, the hardest fighters and the weakest pacifists of any race. This is why humanity has found a unique niche in galactic society, and why everyone loves and hates them simultaneously. You can find a human in almost any position anywhere. They adapt to almost any situation they find themselves in given enough time, funding, or reason to stick around. They become indistinguishable from one's own kin by the sheer tenacity with which they engage their duties. However, this is not why I am writing. I wish not to sing their praises, but to give a dire and sincere warning. Humans are far more dangerous than they give themselves credit for. The average human is average except in one respect: children, specifically juveniles or younglings, as the rest of us call them. We are all protective to some degree with our broods, but humans take it to a whole different level. I speak specifically of one particular human, a shipmate of mine named Lisa. She came on board as a ship's janitor but quickly became enamored with the crew's kids, several juvenile Rexians, Exani, and a few others. Within weeks, she became their de facto babysitter, aside from her duties of stocking vending machines and cleaning the ship. Knowing humans, we never question this. They are always friendly and trustworthy. I thought humans were just abnormally normal until I encountered the one aspect of humanity that puts them far above the rest of us. All of us are inferior to this one aspect by any measure. If Lisa's words are anything to go by, this is something that extends to the entire species. If what Lisa tells me is true, then it means one of two things: we have an incredibly powerful ally, or an extremely dangerous and nearly unstoppable enemy. I prefer to think of the former. During a routine cargo trip, my ship and its crew were hauling cargo to a human Outer Worlds colony to trade in red spice and medical equipment. We were attacked by a gang of Rani pirates, specifically the King's Masons. Yes, those King's Masons, the gang that single-handedly wiped out a Federation escort fleet and held the Ran Queen hostage for 2 months. It started with a comms hail, "Stand and deliver," they said, as their ion cannons shut our ship down, and they prepared to board us. Within minutes, the entire crew was on station, ready to fight them off. Unfortunately for them, they skipped the main boarding ramp and decided to cut a hole through the cargo bay to work their way up into the ship. This put them in direct contact with Lisa. A group of them blasted through the area, looting whatever cargo they could carry, and began to cut their way into the ship. All was going well for them until they stumbled across Lisa and the kids under her care. She stood her ground, refusing to surrender. They beat her hard, but she refused to surrender, telling the kids to hide in their game of hide and seek. One pirate tried to grab a child, but she stopped him just in time, allowing the child to escape. He made an offhand comment about making juvenile-flavored soup. Lisa, with a wild banshee-like scream of hatred, rage, and anger, jumped on him. Caught off guard, he was unable to do anything as she, with lightning speed, pinned him to the ground and with her bare hands, began ripping his teeth out. I repeat, with her bare hands, she started ripping his teeth out. Following her enraged wailing and the Rani warriors' blood-curdling screams of agony, the other warriors soon followed, only to meet similar fates. Lisa began a merciless rampage, cutting a swath of death and sadistic insanity, severing legs, cutting off heads, and beating soldiers to death with their own severed limbs. During this massacre, I and many crew members saw, for the first time, a Rani warrior experiencing fear. Lisa found one warrior and stole his grenade. She shattered his jaw, jamming it open, pulled the pin on the grenade, and shoved it down his throat. The look on his face will haunt me until the day I die, as he helplessly clawed at his own belly trying to get the grenade out. The sheer terror in his eyes as the grenade exploded, showering us in his guts and bone shrapnel, caused the rest of the pirates to flee. The ship managed to dislodge itself and escape, narrowly avoiding Lisa's hurling of expletives and curses as they ran. Lisa returned to a semblance of normalcy as the ship was restored to basic functionality. We made an emergency jump to the human colony world and broadcasted an emergency. Human fleets were on us within minutes. Lisa, however, seemed normal again. The look in her eyes faded, her breathing slowed, and her expression calmed. She cried out, "Ali Ali oxen free. I give up. The pizza's on me." Within moments, the younglings, all unharmed, tackled her to the ground as if she were a feather. She wrestled with them before they all claimed victory, and, with concerted effort, carried her to the mess hall. We told the humans who helped us everything Lisa did, questioning if she was okay. They simply shrugged and explained that what Lisa did was too lenient. I have spent the last 200 hours researching this topic, and all results are the same. Humans, regardless of the species in their care or vicinity, are psychotically protective of any juvenile under their care. Humans with no connections to anyone involved will, upon sensing a juvenile of any species in danger, rush headfirst into that danger with no regard for their own safety. It has occurred too many times on and off record to be a coincidence. This effect is dramatically more pronounced with their own children, family, and friends. You, my counsel, may use this information however you please. However, I must warn you, under no circumstances harm a child of any kind in the presence of a human. You risk a horrible, merciless death at the hands of a creature whose parental instincts are so strong they defy logic, reason, and biology. Under those average bodies, and within those average minds, lies the unstoppable heart of the most dangerous force in the universe, parenthood. You have been warned. Sincerely, Thraxis, captain of the Lightbringer cargo ship, Human Space, Epsilon Station.as. We journey through the cosmos. The lesson we learned from Lisa's fierce protection echoes in our minds. The Galactic Federation must understand the implications of such a profound instinct. This instinct is not just a quirk of human behavior, but a fundamental aspect that could sway the balance of power in unforeseen ways. Imagine a scenario where humans, with their unparalleled protective nature, form alliances with other species. The strength of their commitment to protect could create bonds stronger than any political treaty, making them invaluable allies, but also formidable adversaries if crossed. Their ability to integrate, adapt, and fiercely defend those they consider their own can turn the tide in any conflict. The potential for humans to become the guardians of the galaxy's younglings presents a strategic advantage that cannot be ignored. Moreover, the psychological impact on other species witnessing such ferocity firsthand cannot be understated. The mere knowledge of human protectiveness might act as a deterrent against aggression, fostering a new era of peace enforced by the implicit threat of human retaliation. This protective drive extends beyond their biological offspring. It encompasses any juvenile they have taken under their wing, showing a capacity for empathy and care that transcends species boundaries. This unique trait makes humans unpredictable and, consequently, a wild card in the galactic power structure. Their presence on any world or in any fleet ensures a layer of security and an element of unpredictability. The Galactic Council must take proactive steps to integrate this understanding into our diplomatic and military strategies. Training and preparing our forces to work alongside humans, recognizing their strengths and respecting their boundaries, will be crucial. We must also consider the ethical implications of engaging in actions that could provoke such a protective response. Understanding and respecting the depth of human parental instinct is not just a matter of survival but of thriving in a galaxy where humans are becoming increasingly prominent. The narrative of Lisa and her unyielding defense of the younglings serves as a stark reminder of the latent power within every human. In conclusion, the Federation stands at a crossroads. Embracing the potential alliance with humanity could usher in a new era of mutual prosperity and security. However, failing to acknowledge and respect their unique attributes could lead to devastating consequences. Let Lisa's actions serve as a beacon, guiding us to a future where understanding and cooperation pave the way for a stable and prosperous galaxy. The Lightbringer's encounter is a testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity and a clear signal that the Federation must heed this warning with the utmost seriousness. The stakes are high, and the path we choose will define our collective future.